Hey, welcome back. In today's movement sequence, I'll be taking you through some wrist mobility and flexibility drills you can do prior to your workout. So if you'll be doing any kind of plank positions or any kind of push-up positions, make sure you go through these movements prior. You'll feel a lot better in your wrist joints for those exercises. All right, let's go ahead and begin. Now, if we just jump onto our wrist without adding any mobility whatsoever, chances are we're going to experience some tightness and maybe even some pain. That might even transfer into changing our form throughout the exercise, which is not what we want to achieve. Now, if you experience pain when you're doing a push-up or a plank position where your wrists are loaded, it's probably a good idea to incorporate some mobility work before you complete those exercises. First mobility drill, we're doing some circles making a fist here. I've got my elbows bent by my side. My inner part of my forearm faces the ceiling, and I'm just drawing these circles with my fist here, okay? So we're going up, out, and around, and really trying to expand that range of motion with each of our circles. We will be doing 10 each direction. As you draw these circles, think about drawing them with your knuckles here. So you're moving from the wrist joint and you're just keeping that fist nice and tight as you expand with each of your circles. Next, we're going to flex and extend. Open the fingers out long and then flex and extend your wrist here, up and down. We will be doing 10 of these. Go ahead and bring the fingers completely together as you do this. It'll make it a lot easier to move strictly from the wrist. Next, we're going to go side to side, inward and outward. We will be doing 10 of these as well. Keep your palms facing the ceiling and your elbows in tight towards your body. Now let's come back to those wrist circles, but this time with an open palm and keeping the fingers long. You're still got that inside of your forearm facing the ceiling and you're moving from the wrist joints here, okay? So really drawing those circles nice and slow. Now as you make these movements, go ahead, you can look down at your hands. It is definitely helpful to make sure that you're not moving your fingers or the rest of the palm in the process. Now let's go ahead and take this into a loaded mobility drill. We're going to come into wrist extension sit backs. Go ahead and have the fingers face your knees. I want you to stay here with long arms, shoulders down your back. Very gently peel the hand off as you sit back. Notice my fingertips are still on the ground. I just go ahead and reset coming forward and then sit back carefully. You're going to feel this stretch through the inside of your forearm as well as your palm. Go ahead and take this slow and try not to put too much body weight on top of the hands to begin with. Okay, next we're going to flip this around and do flexion sit backs. Now we've got a flex wrist. We are lightly putting our body weight on this position. Now if this is just a little uncomfortable for you, limit the amount of body weight that you apply before sitting back. Notice I'm peeling my hand off the floor the same way I did prior in the other position. Remember to lightly weight the back of the hands. This can be rather tight for a lot of people, so the point is not to load your wrist joint with a lot of body weight first. You're just trying to slowly add mobility to the tissue around your wrist joint. Thank you for joining me for this wrist mobility flow. I hope these moves helped you improve your wrist mobility and made your exercises much more comfortable. Thanks so much for watching and have a great day.